He should listen to his coaches and box like they're telling him to. Do that, Islam. Let's box.
This is not boxing, this is MMA, man.
Well, you're gonna sleep like it's boxing.
We'll see, we'll see.
Once, Islam agreed to trade shots, and he got knocked out. I'll knock you out. How? Cold. You'll sleep, you motherfucker. Don't say this. Don't say motherfucker. The thing is that for Makhachev's culture and values, the word about mother means the highest degree of humiliation. If Poirier had said this on the street, a fight to the death would most likely have started. But Islam restrained himself, leaving his anger for the ring. Dustin Poirier, one of the most dangerous and experienced strikers in the lightweight division, had finally earned his shot at the title. He was convinced if Islam dared to stand and trade, abandoning caution, he'd lose. Analysts agreed, fans echoed the sentiment, and even the champion's own coach urged him, don't take the risk. Use your wrestling, don't play with fire. But Makhachev made his choice. He didn't just accept the challenge, he stepped right into the eye of the storm. Despite the warnings, despite the threat, he stood toe-to-toe with one of the division's most feared punchers. The first round was a war zone, attempts at taking over on the ground, where Islam pretty much wore out Dustin, who couldn't get out of an awkward situation. At the moment, it seemed that Islam would immediately win. But it's too early. In the stand, everything was the other way around. Wild exchanges, clean shots landed, tense moments. Poirier was dangerous, no doubt. He was in his element, and Islam seemed to give him that space on purpose, like he was testing just how deep his opponent could go. But fighting isn't just about striking, it's about tactics, composure, and timing. And just when Poirier thought he was gaining control, the grace period ended. Makhachev started playing his own game. His wrestling, his pressure, his control, everything began to click into place. Every move was calculated, every moment a step in a bigger plan. He had accepted the fight on his opponent's terms, but he was going to finish it on his own. Literally every sudden and devastating attack of Poirier, Islam foresaw. Makhachev's defense was at such a high level that Dustin didn't understand how to work with it. Islam seemed like he was in a regular training session, although he was up against the greatest fighter. MMA fans were simply shocked by how much they didn't know the depth of the fights, and how truly powerful little-known people can be that even the top of the tops can't handle such a flow. Dustin himself was no longer so confident in himself. You could see from his look how confused he was, and it was still the middle of the fight. Meanwhile, Islam is being programmed for even greater destruction, and it seems like he is not tired at all. If you don't tap, you'll go to sleep. Not just a catchphrase, but a warning. Islam showed that he can survive where he's least comfortable, only to turn the tide and finish the fight where he's strongest. The challenger waited for a mistake, but made one himself. The champion didn't just survive the storm, he commanded it. After the fight, Dustin asked for what he said before the fight. He didn't know that for Islam, it was a serious expression.
Everything before the fight, this is for me, this one.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks.
But I would never, I would never. It's not my heart.
Understand.
Yes, understand. Congrats again.
Thanks so much.